Winnebago Ultralight 26 RBSS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And once again, Winnebago does some redefining here. They have absolutely crushed it. This is hands down the best rear bathroom couples coach I've ever seen. That's a bold statement. We have rear bath couples coaches from, Passport, White Hawk by Jayco, Rockwood, Open Range, and this thing is monstrous. You're going to see some things that you may have seen in some other trailers here, but you're also going to see some things that I've never seen anywhere else, and I see a lot of these things. First of all, in this class, I'm really aware of no one else that's using a true T60 gel-coated high-gloss fiberglass. There's Phylon, which is where you can see the fibers. There's high gloss, which is sharp. Then there's true gel coat, which has like a mirror-like polish on it. You don't usually get true gel coat until you're in a much, much higher dollar bracket, and generally, even then, only in fifth wheels and very select travel trailers. Bam! Here you go. It's the only glass they use it at Winnebago. And that's the nice part about it, is there's so much quality and consistency here because they use the same materials and suppliers as their big fifth wheels and motorhomes and everything. Now, this has, hands down, the biggest front storage compartment I've ever seen in something like this before. Usually, lightweights don't have monster storage compartments like this. Lightweights don't have that kind of stuff, and they're only 6,180 pounds. This is a true lightweight. And when I've seen trailers that have big storage like this before, and usually what they do is they shove the bed deck up really, really high. Then I walked in it, and I noticed the bed was at a normal height, and I went, wait, how did they do that? And I came out and I realized that the storage goes down below the skirting. And I went, how'd they do that? And I started looking down here, and they built a drop frame travel trailer. This is the same method manufacturers use to put those giant storage compartments in fifth wheels in a travel trailer. I'm not saying they're the first ones to ever do this. I've never seen this in the lightweight market. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Now, we have outfitted this with power stabilizer jacks, a full-on hide-a-bed sleeper sofa. There is some optional equipment present in this video that is not standard on every single 26 RBSS. So if the one that we have in stock looks or is equipped a little differently from this one, that's why. It's kind of like a car commercial where at the fine print at the bottom says, optional equipment may be shown, contact dealer for details. Similar thing to that. So first, and the high gloss with the champagne skin, just pow! Man, I love that. That jumps out at me so hard and so fast. It's just gorgeous. Because that glossy skin, it just sticks out from the crowd. Everything else just has this mottled look, and then you see that and you're like, oh, this is special. Now, because they dropped that frame right there to make for a bigger storage compartment, they were able to build a fifth wheel style, fully enclosed docking station in an ultralight travel trailer. That is amazing. I've never seen that done before. They are really on the bleeding edge of the razor on something very cutting edge here. A lot of lightweights also have smaller propane tanks. I see this one's outfitted with bigger tanks. All windows open for ventilation. You're never going to run into a ventilation problem. We have real nice aluminum wheels on some Westlake radial tires. That is not necessarily uncommon in this market segment. Not all lightweights in this segment have a true walk-on roof. If you're just on YouTube, down here, it says click for pricing and availability. You will see a picture of me standing on the roof of this trailer, because you can actually stand on the roof of this trailer, and I'm no small guy. I'm a big clumsy ox, and I can scramble up and down that ladder no problem. The power stabilizers are going to be nice on this. Power tongue jack, power awning, power push button, everything. So either if you have reduced mobility, or if you're just lazy, this is the perfect RV for you. Either way. 18 gallon per hour water heater. 6-gallon vessel with 18 gallons of recharge per hour. The aluminum entry steps are making it so that your feet don't slip and slide in the morning when they're covered in, the moisture on the ground and all the dew. By the way, there is a propane quick connect right up by the nose of the trailer so that if you're getting ready to grill, you can. There is a full-length light strip at the base of this awning, and you see that standard this does have the bigger folding. I don't know if that's standard or if we option that. Either way, bigger folding entry handle on here, and short of some wacky parts shortage, that's probably how we're going to build them every single time. Now, all that said, everything's well and good, but the problem I've always had with rear bathroom couples campers is, pardon me for voicing a very bold opinion, the seating always sucks. There's never a good, comfortable spot to sit in one of these things to enjoy the entertainment center. Now, this slide out doesn't look very different from almost everything else you've ever seen, but it's what they did with the other side of the trailer that makes this one so strong to me. They redefined how one of these things can look. They put the entertainment center directly across from this sofa that I'm sitting on that we've upgraded to a hide-a-bed. It gives you, you're always on Boardwalk and Park Place. There's no bad seat in this house. The other thing that they did is they swing arm mounted this TV. They spent a couple extra bucks there. So if I'm sitting over here in the dinette or walking around, I still have a good shot at the screen. There's no bad seat in the house. Now, these are Jensen Electronics, which is made for the RV business, so it's made to bounce down the road or get frozen. Bluetooth-enabled DVD-CD player, DVD, inside-outside speakers, slices, dices, juliennes. It just does everything, basically. Because they're both Jensen, they talk to each other. Pop a disc in, plays the disc up here. You don't have to monkey around with remote control. Simple, easy, smart, relaxing. That's what camping's supposed to be. Simple, easy, fun. They leave you easy access shelf right here if you want to add like a Blu-ray player or a satellite kit or something like that. You can do all that right here. And holy cow, storage. This thing has awesome storage, and it's all in smart places. Right when you walk in the door, you got a place to hang some coats right next to your central command center. And up here, you just have like a big, giant overflow cargo space right here for like big hats or outdoor stuff. Umbrellas would go good up there. Those are a good thing to have. And also, a shoe garage. Sounds dumb, but it's so important. If you have a pile of shoes by the door, you're going to slip and trip all over them. Get them out of the way. And they've left you the space to do that here. So, I mentioned in passing earlier, this is a full trifold memory foam hide-a-bed. That's an upgrade that we put in here. And it is super plush and comfy to sit on. I discovered that when I sat on it just now. And they even have extra thick, like padded armrests and whatnot here. I like how all of the window shades have just nice shape and slope and character. You'll find the nicer pleated shades throughout the RV. Once again, all your windows do open for ventilation, and those are UV tinted, so we can see out of these things. No problem. Yeah, look at that. There's another little Winnebago. And I told you that glossy skin jumps right out at you. But you can't really see into the camper easily. Now, they did make the slide a little bit longer. Normally, you can only get either a hide-a-bed sofa or a U-dinette in here. You don't always get both in trailers, so they had to make the slide a little bit longer to do that. By the way, this is well built with good materials. You can hear the wedding ring test. This is real wood. This is not MDF foam. This has aluminum roof trusses. This has a plywood, a 3/8 walk-on roof deck. 5/8 tongue groove plywood floor, aluminum trusses down here. I mean, they've, or cross members that you don't call them trusses in the floor. But long story short, it is built with better materials, and the fit and the finish, the craftsmanship is just monstrously on point. I mean, again, you don't see gappiness, you don't see problems. You can see how that light right here, you don't see like a jump in the boards because everything is measured twice, cut once down at Winnebago. They don't rework on trailers. They build them right the first time. You easily see the barreled interior ceiling here, that double arch ceiling. That's part of the reason this thing has a monstrous load capacity on the roof. You also may not realize this has a different antenna system. You don't have to crank this up and down. King Jack antennas are amazing. We've been selling these aftermarket for years. They get better range, better reception, more clarity, more picture, more channels. And I mean, that's the whole thing. You want to see more channels and see them clear. That's what this does. We will typically outfit these with a 15,000 BTU air instead of 13.5. That'll, really help give you some extra cooling capacity. Now, they've got the extra storage below the refrigerator as well as a nice pocket above. All LED lights inside. Very sharp looking kitchen over here, and you are not hurting for kitchen storage in this thing. There's even extra storage below this thing I don't have open because of all the drawers that are sticking out. And in a stroke of genius, which doesn't surprise me considering Winnebago defined RVing so many years ago, they put shelving in their overhead cabinets here in the kitchen. This doubles the effective storage space that you have. And if you want to see how big one of these is, all you got to do is grab this over here. We all know one of these. It's about the size of a dinner plate. And look at that. it is just dwarfed in this cabinet. That's how much monster storage we have going on in just this little space. Now we have all this extra countertop space because where there's drawers, they have to leave countertop above it. You need the physical room. And they put power outlets over here so you can actually plug in blenders and toasters and appliances and things. You can do all that right here. Again, it's a Winnebago. They learned a long time ago a stainless steel sink is just one of the best things you can do. You'll see that also in the bathroom, not just the kitchen. They don't scale down, and we are looking at nicer faucet, pull-out faucet sprayer type. There we go. That's what I was wanting to say. So the U-dinette, it does have storage below, and it does fold down in about a 7-foot bed. Now what's cool is they made this table freestanding and elliptical. I like that because I'm a big fella and I like to cheat the table when I sit down. However, in this floor plan, what is absolutely ideal about it is if you want an island kitchen, ta-da! Island kitchen on the fly. You've got everything you want here. This does anything you need anytime. You could roll it over here and use it like your, almost like a TV tray in front of your custom position television, basically. It's very, very well planned and extremely well executed. The bedroom is very private because they have an extra big sliding pocket door here. Usually, your pocket doors are about half that size. You gotta slip through them sideways. A big guy can just walk straight into the bedroom exactly how you want to walk into a bedroom. And the bed is easily walked around. You do have storage, his and hers wardrobes with overhead storage here. You've got multiple LED lights in just the bedroom, stands for CPAPs and phone chargers and everything, as well as storage below the bed. And remember, the bed doesn't sit taller. They made the floor lower in the storage compartment. TV can mount over here in that corner, by the way. Extra ventilation for the bedroom. I love the driftwood wood tones in here too. That is something I'm very partial to because it just looks different. Everything looks so similar nowadays. I like things that look different. Now what's cool, let me back up. When this slide comes in, you can still get to the bathroom. You can still get to the fridge. You can still get to the table. If that hide-a-bed is out, you can still get to the bathroom. You never lose access to this floor plan, whether you have a guest, whether you're towing, you always have access to this floor plan. It is so smart. Sliding privacy door back here for the bathroom. And we have an awesome radius 29-inch fifth wheel shower, not a little travel trailer tub. You see that we do have a nice skylight above there, as well as a power vent fan, not one or the other. Good linen storage space over here too, which is something a lot of travel trailer bathrooms simply don't have. And you are not going to have legroom problems in front of that porcelain foot flush stool. Porcelain's nicer because it doesn't have to, you can actually scrub the life out of it and clean it. You know, it's not plastic. Extra countertop space over here with a power outlet that's ground fault protected. So if you plug in a blow dryer and drop it in a sink full of water for some reason, you're not going to electrocute yourself and kill everybody. You know, that's kind of important. But, you know, the double vanity, they've just done so many things well in here. I mean, I don't know why it surprises me. Because it's Winnebago that we're talking about, and they have more experience than just about anybody, but holy cow, they nailed it. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy camping.